Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to give you another general collective energy reading. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Let me know how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. And comment in the comment section and let me know what you feel, what you think, how you feel, and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to start with our clarifiers from Eye of the Beholder. More priorities. What is the energy? I don't know if that's the White House or the bank. Tell me more. We got the crown. We got one of them zodiacs signs that I can't remember. We got the devil in the challenge position. Damn devil. Now, what is this? We got the look like a pathway. So we're talking overall energy. What is this? What is this? Courthouse. Oh, so somebody's dealing with legal issues. Let's see. We got sacred, higher conscious, crown chakra, divinity. Okay, we got some higher level energies here. Oh, Capricorn energy. Then we have the devil. And then what is this? Outdoors, vacation, ground yourself. Oh, let me get an overall one. What's the overall energy spirit? Oh, wow. Is that Easter eggs? Easter eggs for Easter weekend. How ironic is that? So I think that means spring, fresh new start. Let me see what they say. Yep, Easter, springtime, and hidden messages. You know how when your kids do the Easter egg hunt, now all their Easter eggs are plastic, you know. And you can put the little messages inside. So we got hidden messages. I use them sometimes with my kids, and I put little scavenger hunt messages in there. Um, Somebody is having some challenges for some things that are coming out that have been hidden from them. These court documents is giving somebody accumulated some bad debt, not financial debt, maybe karmic debt. They did some things that were wrong, and they have been served. Not necessarily held fully accountable yet. I'm not getting judgment yet, but I'm getting you gonna have to answer for it. Like, it's not just gonna go away. It's not that simple. It must be dealt with. But there's a higher consciousness here with this crown chakra energy. So somebody's getting downloads, or they're also getting signs, synchronicities. People could be whispered in their ear telling them the truth. But this is somebody who is now having to acknowledge something, and it's been divinely given to them. Like, whereas maybe somebody might have been hiding it in the past, especially with the secrets. Some spirit is making sure that this person is enlightened to what's going on. Capricorn energy is given. It's time to take charge of your life. It's time to take action in your life. It's time to be the CEO of your life. Energy. Now, this doesn't have to be you. This could be a person, but somebody now has to take control of their situation. The devil energy is here. Whenever we see the devil, we think toxic, you know, guided by their lower nature, temptation. We definitely think material world and possessions. Somebody who feels like they got to amass a lot of money to have a lot of things, or be able to show these things off to people. When somebody needs to get grounded in reality, I feel like somebody need to go outside if they have kids, because I know I'm planning to, if the weather's right, do a little Easter egg hunt. Get them kids outside. Go get some sun. some fresh air, some exercise. I went to the track. It was a beautiful day this week. Tuesday, I went to the track. I wish my schedule wasn't packed the way it is and I had more energy, but I'd go more. But yeah, I went and I loved my little walk. Everybody was out there. There were a lot of kids out there getting exercise too. It was nice. Some adults were, roaming the track. So if you can come out of this hermit mode that the winter has given us. I mean, literally this last weekend we had hail out here. Hail. And the hail was like bigger than these. Like, see how this fits in my hand? Some of the hail, was bigger than this. Hitting cars, hitting the house. Oh my God, it was so scary. Hear something pelting the house like that. I heard other places had golf ball size hail. It's crazy. But Spirit, give me a message for my collective. What should they know? What do they need to know about themselves or their person? What is going on? What energies do you want me to share? All right, somebody turned away in the past energy. Not somebody decided not to take a leap of faith or enter or show it. Spirit says somebody decided not to show their love, not to show their hand, out of probably fear, shame, or regret. We have justice here. That goes back to the courthouse. So there's definitely some legal issues going on with somebody. Maybe that's why they're not showing their face. Somebody is hiding themselves from you, collective. Maybe they but feel like you're not going to welcome them. They feel like they're going to be ashamed. Yeah, I feel like this person is younger to you. This is the Knight of, Page of Swords. And they are very curious energy. They are messengers, but this person is watching you. Watch them mess up. I can't make it up. They watching you, watching them. There's a song called that. Well, I don't know if it's called that, but that's what they say in the song. Somebody, you see them, but justice sees them brighter than anybody sees them. But justice is here. Okay, now what they have to do is get clarity of thought. That is a challenge. This card means clarity. This side means confusion. So this person is the Seven of Cups energy. It's kind of like the confusion is gone. They know what to choose, but the challenge is going ahead and making the choice. That's the choice to do right, move on, let go, love a little bit more. I don't know. It's a choice that they know what to do. They haven't done yet. Tell me more, Spirit. More. Yeah. So this person is in their King energy. King of Wands. They're also in the Hangman energy over an Empress on the other side. So this Empress has her back to this King. This King is watching this Empress. The Empress may have, I don't know, she could be watching this King or not, but I feel like she's not focused on this King. But I feel like she knows. I feel like she also is carrying High Priestess energy, and that she is aware that they have legal troubles and issues and problems, and that they've been behaving very immaturely, and that they're watching her. I think she's aware of all of that, but she turned her back to it. Because in the past energy, I feel like they went ghost on her, and they turned their back on her. So now she turned her back on them. And may the chips fall where they may. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. So yeah, I can't make it up. So this is the card. Is the Ace of Clubs or Ace of Wands, and on this side, there needed to be careful consideration, careful communication. But this person turned their back. I feel like they had a truth to tell, and they were not coming out with this truth. And so instead of telling the truth or speaking up or using their throat chakra the way they needed to, instead they turned around, turned away from the situation. But it still leaves them in current legal struggles. Like, you can't not communicate and think that everything will go smooth in your life. I feel like they offended an earth angel, and she turned her back on him. Normally, this would give me like codependent vibes with like almost like an Empress in reverse, but I'm getting more of the, I'm just not going to look at it. I'm not going to pay it no attention. I'm not going to deal with it, that kind of thing. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh. Oh, okay. Let me slow down. The World card is here. But even, okay, so the legal problems are so current that they're not over with. This person got some stuff to deal with. Justice with the World card on the other side. Some things are not complete. This also could mean a relationship is not complete too, but there's a lot of things in someone's life that are not, they're not over. Ooh, I'll turn that down. Now I'm getting hot when I was chilly. One at a time, please. Okay. This page energy should be working on some things, but I feel like they're distracted. I feel like they got a lot of dreams and aspirations, but they're not getting anywhere with them. And they also have an audience. There's other people that probably look up to them, but they're not materializing what they claim to materialize because their head is not in the game. Their head is distracted. By what? No. Tell me more, Spirit. What is their challenge and lesson? This 10 of Pentacles situation. Okay, so there's a family situation that needs to come to an end. The Empress could have been pregnant and decided not to have a family with this king. But there's a situation with this family situation that needs to come to an end. That's the challenge and the lesson. Tell me the likely outcome. Pulling with my eyes closed. I don't like picking cards. These are two-sided. Okay, so Spirit said there was a lack of equal give and take. With this King of Wands. So this King of Wands, so this card, the way the deck creator created this card and the things that they have in here. One of the things about this King of Wands is that he's talking to the serpent because he's seeking wisdom and guidance, right? So the other side of these cards aren't always the hardest. And I feel like he needs to know how to give back. I feel like he needs to know how to become fully in his masculine energy, fully in his power. And I don't think he has the tools to do so. Maybe that's why he's faking it. This is somebody who lacked a father figure in their life. Somebody to show them how to do it. And maybe they had a grandfather, but by the time they came into that grandfather's life, granddaddy was retired. They might not have seen him go and come to work or do things. So when granddaddy's in their leisure, this person grows up not knowing that you're supposed to get up and go produce. Now, these days you can produce so many different ways. You can produce at home. You can work from home. You can go online. You can find an online position. You can create things. You can sell things. You can do something regularly. I just feel like this person lacked masculine guidance in their life. And it's caused them to have bad relations with the females in their life, especially with this Empress on the other side. Like, she probably was a good choice, but she's choosing herself. And this person is hanging on to her with this kind of like, you're not going anywhere without me because it's unfinished business. But in the meantime, this person's not handling their business. And that's where the masculine energy that's missing comes in. Because this person, this king, and I'm pointing directly to this king, he does not know what to do or where to seek his guidance. He's lacking guidance and support. Excuse me, y'all. This person, my throat was very close up on me. I feel like this person, he's too much in his head, kind of, to ask for help that he should ask for. But it's like something about this, it's not over. I don't know. Other than this court stuff, I keep getting that it's really like this person has a lot of legal issues that they're paying for things they didn't do right, but they lack the guidance to get it right. That's what I'm getting. They're lacking the guidance to get it right. So they're missing a masculine energy who is maybe an upstanding person. You know, they have plenty of people around them, but they don't have the right energy around them. Yeah, this person is missing a lot. They're missing how to be a protector, because this is on the one side of the deck. And this is the Seven of Wands. They're missing how to make this Empress feel safe so she can be in her feminine energy. This person doesn't know how to do that. That's a challenge for them to know how to do that. Let me see what else. Yeah, but they want new love with her. I don't know what's going to come around for them. It could be that there is a new beginning, but also that this Empress has her guard up because she's standing in her masculine energy with him when she should be in her feminine energy. And this person is hanging on for a new start. So this person doesn't want to leave this Empress alone, but they lack the guidance they need to give her what she needs. I mean, this person don't know where to begin on how to give back, how to provide. And this family situation, could be that the mom that they had did not have a reliable or respectful masculine around this particular king. So he doesn't really know who to go to. Now, if there was uncles in there, and like I said, there's a grandfather, maybe they didn't spend enough time with this masculine, or whatever they demonstrated wasn't healthy either. But this masculine does not know what to do, how to fix their own problems, because I feel like their problems are huge financially. They know they need to do it, take charge of their life. They know that there's a lot of family secrets with that 8 card. I'm sorry, 8, what do they call that? Charm. But this is the challenge and the lesson, how this family is not gelling, not working together, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. This is a tendency of ending because it's on the other side. They're not getting the guidance that they need from the elders in the family. Goodness gracious. So this is a lot of, missing in action energy. You know what I'm saying? Like people crying out, pleading out, but not getting the results they need. So they working on nonsense. It's somebody who go to work and don't get nothing out of it. They go to work and they make, I don't know, $13 an hour when their skill level or whatever could command $20, $25 an hour, but they don't have any confidence in themselves. So they keep spinning their wheels doing things that below their skill level. Something like that. They don't bring enough money home. Or they don't keep a job. How about that? They don't keep a job. Spirit said, that's more like it. I said, oh, okay, I get it. So they don't keep a job. Wow. They get cut out of jobs. So they get fired a lot. I don't know, for something that they're doing that's very immature, especially over this Page of Swords. I feel like they don't operate in adult energy when they should. And it gets them cut out. So I don't think your person or this person has a problem getting a job. I think they have a problem keeping a job because of whatever immature things they do. And they need to man up. They know they do, but they don't know how. The Six of Coins. Spirit said the truth. Wow. Almost dropped that card. Spirit says the truth. Like they really, this person, I don't think they know how to operate. I don't think they know who they are. That's what it is. This person does not know who they are. Because I almost said they don't know how to operate their masculine energy. But it's not necessarily feminine. So it's really that they don't know who they are. They're masculine that resonates in masculinity, but not in their masculine energy, meaning taking charge, taking steps. So this is like a man's man, but they still a kid. You know, this could be like some guy who plays video games at home and streams and does all that stuff with all his guy friends, and they might do sports outings with their guy friends, but they don't have the maturity to maintain their finances or maintain their home or maintain their relationships because they only reside in that masculinity. This is what it looked like. So I'm going to go hang with my boys. I'm going to go play a little game. I'm going to, do the bro thing. But then their masculine energy is taking a hit because they're not growing. Damn. And with them not growing, I almost forgot. This Empress has turned her back to this situation, put up her boundaries. And this person wants new love, but yet they don't know where to begin. They need guidance. I hope they're seeking it because, again, the snake is there to guide and support. But who does the snake represent? I don't know. Hopefully the side of good. Hopefully it is wisdom and guidance and not just somebody older. Come in, more spirit. Oh, one at a time. Okay, support. Wow. Support system. I just said that. This person lacks a support system. Maybe you were their support system at some point, but I'm getting that they lack it. They need it. They require it. Or maybe they're seeking it now. Maybe they had it in the past, and I don't know what it looked like, but they're seeking something because there's no closure here. Tell me more, Spirit. Trauma, yeah. Trauma is what is keeping your person behind. Trauma is what's causing them to lose jobs. Trauma is causing them to lose focus. Trauma, the unhealed trauma in them. They got to work on their trauma. This is what this is about, y'all. Too many of us are children parading around the world as adults, but really we could be stuck at ages where we've experienced the most trauma in our lives and stuck at an emotional age. Like, it depends. Like my trauma when I really look back, I was in my 30s. And I had a kid who was cutting up in class, but doing fine with us as far as summer camp and stuff. And we were tutoring. And the mother said, the kid was an A/B student, and then something, she don't know what happened. And she said all of a sudden his grades started declining. He became a class clown. So I began to tell her the story because in order for me to relate, spirit relates to me through stories, through my shared experiences. I don't say these things to one up anybody or say I had it worse or bad or less, it's not for that. It's to relate to it. And once I told her the story, the light bulb went off. So my story is that when I was 10 and I was in 5th grade, I don't remember 5th grade to this day. Meaning, I know what school I went to because I went to the same school 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. But I don't remember 5th grade. I don't remember my teacher. I remember the students because we all were there already. But I don't remember 5th grade. Now, I could tell you very intricate details of 4th grade. I remember my grades. I remember the teacher's name. I remember she got married. I remember her name changed. I remember she had black hair. I remember she was a real thin, pale lady. I remember she looked older to me. I don't know how old she was. Kids, I felt like she was older, but she had just gotten married. And I was so happy for her because, the year before my mom had gotten married. So I thought this was great. So I was inspired. I used to remember taking my grades home and showing my stepdad, look how, well I did. 5th grade, I can't remember. And then it hit me like a ton of bricks. What happened? After talking to her, 5th grade was the year my mom got a divorce. And no one checked to see how the child was doing. No one said, are you okay? Do you need counseling? Do you need support? Do you want to talk about this? Do you want to hug it out? None of that happened. They argued, fussed about the ending, threw out pictures I retrieved from the trash. That kind of thing happened. And I didn't even know that I coasted through life after that. I just made it through school. I wasn't focused anymore. I wasn't encouraged. If I liked the subject, I did well on it. And if I didn't, I didn't care. That's how it went. I lost my lust for it, but it was something that I enjoy sharing with my stepdad. So fast forward to this young man who was probably 14 or 13. Oh, I know he was entering high school that year. And that was his 8th grade summer. And the mom said, yeah, he's failing. He's not doing well. And I don't know what's going on. And so when I told her my story, the light bulb went off. And she was like, I know what it is. That child had just found out that the man who raised him with her, with the mother, was not his biological father. And then the mother, the father was like a one night stand, the biological father. So she sought him out. She remembered his name. She found him, got his number, and allowed him to talk to his son. But before they could really build a bond, he washed the telephone number in his clothes. So it disintegrated. And she couldn't find the man again. Or at least at that time she couldn't. I don't know what happened after. But I don't know how much she tried. She just couldn't find him. And this boy's grades, his self-identity, all of that started to plummet. And I was like, Mommy, you got to work on healing. Because this child doesn't know who he is now. He don't feel anchored to this world because he just found out the man he always looked at as his biological father is not. Now, does he love him any less? No. But now he doesn't feel like he knows who he is anymore. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. Oh, because I got it now. I'm laughing at myself like y'all here with me. But because this King of Wands, they don't know who they are. They're lost because there's some trauma that impacted them, and it stems from the family, and it's becoming clearer to them, whatever secrets it was. I also feel like this person is very artistic, especially with this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups energy gives me artists. Somebody who's very crafty in the arts, whether they sing, whether they write, whether they draw, they create something. And that's how they pour out their emotions through their art, whether they act, this person is creative. I feel like this person might do a Lifetime movie, may not be on Lifetime, might be on Tubi or whatever, those apps where they let people upload their own homemade movies. But this person um, might be that kind of creative to tell their story if they ever get the courage. Tell me more about this King of Wands spirit. Oh, yep, self-aware. I can't make this up. I'm shaking it on purpose, y'all. I can't make this up. This person wants patience, bottom of the deck, or they need patience, and pride and ego. So pride and ego cause them to have the rift and cause the Empress to put her boundaries up and turn her back. They're having patience. They got that because behind here is this Hangman energy. That's where the patience is coming in with this Ace of Cups. This is what they want. Patience, so they can have this new beginning with you. They're dealing with self-awareness. Your person is learning who they are. They're finding out the secrets. Whatever is being withheld from them is being peeled back, exposed. Maybe the Libra moon that we just had opened them up in a way that they have to now unpack all of this. For me, like I said, I was like, what? At 10 years old. I'm like in my 30s, like, wait a minute. I don't remember 5th grade. Huh. What? Wait. And I really like struggled. Even to this day, there's aspects of that year. I remember doing flag raising because we used to have a job back in the day where you would raise the flag up on the pole, but you would take it down at the end of the day, and that was like a ritual, and you would have that job rotate. I remember doing that between 4th and 5th grade, but who my teacher was, I don't know. I think I know where it was in the school, but I don't know. Like, I really can't remember that grade. And this person is learning the secrets of their life, and their self-awareness is coming into play. They're starting to understand and unpack a little bit who they are. But it's coming like crashing waves. Like everything is happening to this person at once. They're losing relationships. They're having financial and legal problems. Because I know finances is here, especially with this 8 of coins not materializing into anything. And the 6 of coins on the other side. They're having major issues. They're having emotional issues with these cups here. They're having family issues, and like I said, and more financial issues with this family situation. Creativity will probably be their way out, and they need to pursue their creativity more, but they definitely have to work on their self-awareness. I don't think this person has been aware of how they impact others with their behavior due to their traumas. I don't think they fully identified what their support system is, what a support system is and what it should look like and how it should feel. I think that's a challenge here. Yeah. So your person is really, this is another dark night of the soul, but it's with like more of a light at the end of the tunnel, I would say, and that this person in particular is coming into understanding. They might even be understanding that, you know, they don't like what they thought they liked. So if this is a masculine, he might not like a feminine woman. He might like a feminine man. You know, there might be some type of uh, difference that shows up through them becoming more aware of who they are. And that difference might impact family stuff. Maybe they don't like it. And maybe they don't understand it. I don't know, but this person is becoming more self-aware, more what makes me feel good in my mind, what makes me feel good in my body. What, you know, am I healthy? Am I not healthy? I just feel like they're really like going within because they didn't have the guidance to give them the play-by-play. I don't know why. And I don't, you know, take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But this is kind of like some things a woman can't teach a man. Even if she could teach a man, it's not the same, right? And the first thing that comes to mind is when a young man has to potty. You know, when they learn to stand up and pee. A woman doesn't stand up and pee because she don't have the same parts. Now, I've heard a lot of single mothers get real creative in showing their sons what they need to be doing so that they aim properly in the tub and, I mean, toilet, Lord, hopefully not the tub, the toilet, and not make a mess, right? That they are responsible for aiming properly so that, you know, we don't have pee all over the toilet seat in the bathroom and God knows where else. But another man, like a father, not any man, could demonstrate that, or they would resonate from that man. Just conversely, like a woman teaching her daughter what a maxi pad is, what a tampon is, how to use it, what it does, what your body is doing. A man could instruct a child about all that, but they don't relate the same way because they don't have those parts. So the experience is different. And I'm just giving you that on an elementary side because there's a whole lot of other things that go into being a masculine energy and a feminine energy that's well beyond your body parts. It's more, you know, it gets more intricate in that. And children need that balance. They can choose whatever way they want to go, but they do need that balance. Too much feminine energy is not healthy. Too much masculine energy is not healthy. They need a balance. And they need to understand that if they're a man, they can still tap into their feminine energy. And conversely, the same thing. Because we all have those dualities. We all have those energies, but we need balance. And I feel like this person is coming into understanding that they lack that balance, especially with the six of coins here. That represents balance. The scales of justice represents balance, and your person is showing that they have an imbalance because they got money problems and legal problems, and they got family problems, and they got emotional problems. You know, you name it, they got a problem with it because there's something wasn't going right for this person. Now, with self-awareness comes blessings. The blessing of self-awareness will have you heading in the right direction. The blessing of self-awareness will have you seeking the things that bring you joy. Finding your purpose and things like that, you know. Being able to take on more, do more, be more, feel more. You know, this is what this person needs help in their journey, and they know they need that help. But right now, I feel like they're going into a hermit mode, or they're currently in a hermit mode to feel like where do I go now? What do I do next? It's funny because what just popped up in my head is I play this game called Animal Crossing on the Switch. And every now and then the character will walk around with the thought bubble and they go, what do I do next? What do I do next? And they stay in their head for a little while if you let them. And then you go tap on and you talk and they go, oh, thank you so much. I needed to talk to you. and they randomly tell you either they want to stay and go from the island, leave the island, or they want to come to your house and decorate, or they want to give somebody a gift. But whatever it is, they're so grateful when you approach them because they need to talk. They need to share what's in their head. And this person, not only are they getting self-awareness, but they're talking to someone. I think someone is helping them. They're seeking wisdom and guidance because they're really unwilling to let whatever the situation go. They're unreally. They could be unrealistic about it being another chance, but they're unwilling to let it go. They do know the truth. They do know that they created the imbalance, or they created the gap, or what looks like closure, but they're not. I don't think they're able to accept closure yet, because no matter how much trouble they're in, they still want a support system. And I believe you were that for them. I do believe that that would be you. But they have to acknowledge and heal from the trauma. And healing is not one shot. If they tell you this, if your person comes back and say, I'm healed now, I want more, I want this, don't believe everything they say, because they all have good days and bad days. Just, you know, it depends on how much patience you actually have for them. Remind them that healing comes in ebbs and flows, and it will take time, patience. It will take time to sort out this trauma, to unpeel it. That even though they may have found out some secrets, they get ready to find out some more, or them secrets may come back and hurt them some more, because how and why and what if, all those things still will pop up into play. That it takes time to heal. But the more self-aware they are, the further down the line of healing they'll be. So take it how it resonates, y'all. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Let others know. Let me know how it impacts you. If it impacted you, I appreciate it. Peace.